Good morning! So it's day 2 in London and we are up, Adam, and ready to go.
Never mind, you realise this is all about me.
It's raining, imagine that. Rain
Yeah, of course. It always rains. That's just how it goes.
Like the abridged version? Yes. Full 90 seconds? Okay. We're here because of one important group of people. Do you know who are responsible for London being capital? Who started London at the very beginning? You're pretty close. The Romans. The Romans are the reason we're here. Here's the deal, folks. When we stop and start, you can leave your things on this bus. We're going to literally just walk round onto those steps.
So we, at some point when I fell asleep on the coach, picked up a tour guide named Stuart. Oops. And
Very lively.
He's hilarious. And we are, I don't even know, somewhere in downtown London. We just passed Queen's Gate.
And he asked us if we knew why the Queen was always smiling, and it's because drinks
Whiskey. You know, you wave like this,
The
you
light bulb.
smile like
and the NCP, the
nervous clutch of the pearls. Just, it's great. We're learning all kinds of stuff. So we just got told that the statue tells a story. The higher up you look, the more you learn. So we've got King Albert. He was the husband of Queen Victoria. And the more you look up, you see the virtues and then angels, and then the cross represents heaven. It's so pretty. Oh, and then there's 4 of these representing all the different continents. England, the Americas, Africa. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. We're doing a quick lap because we got to be back on the coach in 5 minutes.
Did you say 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes. Then we've got the Albert Concert Hall in the back, which is where the almost mega stars go. All of the big stars like Lady Gaga and Madonna go to Wembley. Yeah, Spice Girls are going to be there because they're back. Those are like her people. Like, that's amazing. All of the detail on the arches, those are like the Gothic pointed arches. Even in the center, wow. It's just beautiful. And like, even the railing. Ugh.
You are going round Europe. You will find the big squares and avenues are named after famous people. In the UK, we think pubs are much more important. We got the priorities right. Would you agree? Absolutely.
We are in Westminster Abbey visiting the Church of England, which I'd like to go in eventually. I want to come back and go in. Yes, the name that jumped out at me of someone in there is Mary Queen of Scots. She's so cool. That's one of my favorite stories.
The different saints that they recognize on the top are all different. So there's Baptist, there's Catholic,
There's the Russian Orthodox.
so
It's the Church of the World. Well, it's officially called the Church of England, but they say everyone's welcome, and I love that.
I love that.
It's just beautiful, all of the sculpture.
Go down.
And this is just such a fun square. I love it here. I need to find one of the billionaires. Our tour guide told us that England has the most billionaires in the world, so I'm like, where are they and how can I find one? We just went past the heart of London. We're heading towards the change of the guard. We just came from Trafalgar Square, which is at 0 degrees. It's the heart of the city. Imagine that it's raining in London, so we all have our umbrellas. We've just been informed we're about to enter the Royal Zone.
Hey, come gather, come run.
This is where everything happens. This is where
They don't like us standing on the road, but never mind. You realise this is all about me. You get some fantastic views of the Royal Avenue, behind Trafalgar Square, where we came from. The most recognised and photographed building in the land, Buckingham Palace.
I can't get over how green the lawn is.
That's our national flag. That would say she's away.
The
So
flag?
she is in residence. Apparently she doesn't like Buckingham Palace. She calls it the office.
The flag up there
You'd agree?
means the Queen's here.
The office.
We're leaving Buckingham Palace and we're about to get on the tube. area that we're in right now is so cute. I love this. And it's nice because we're out of the rain. We have stopped for a speed lunch because we only have 30 minutes and most of the restaurants are sit down. We're fortunate enough, we have a gluten allergy, so it's really hard to do. Oh, Mom's taking pictures, so I have to stop. Okay, so we're finally done eating after we got our gluten-free food because we have, you know, allergies, and we're going to the HMS Belfast. And it's gonna be really cool. It's a ship. And wow. Heck yeah. Of course, we're walking right towards the London Bridge. Oh, that's so pretty. You can see Mom and Trey back there. Mom and Trey, say hello. Yeah, we're just trucking along. It's very gray, but it's not raining, so that's great. So we need to find another door in. Looks like there's one down this way. Trey's leading the way right now, and he thinks that we have found, yeah, these seem to be the stairs. Let's give it a go. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. It's a torpedo and it goes all the way down there. Trey, really? Here we go. Whoa. Oh my goodness. These boats all smell the same, Trey says. This is wild. This is really neat. You can look out and see the front. Those are like the cannons that we saw at the Imperial War Museum, the things that were up front. I think we found the last set of stairs. The stairs should get us to the top. So this seems to be the highest point that we can get to. So we're gonna check out some more things here and we'll see you guys at the next location. Whoa! And here we are. We're going towards the London Eye. There it is. County Hall and the London Eye. Hopefully we get to go. We're trying to get tickets, so I'm okay. Just cool. Yeah, it is. Mom, we did it!
I do it very
How do we stand?
Whoa! Oh my gosh, she's really Yay! We did it. We're on. Look, you can see Big Ben. I think I've talked about this in one of my other videos. I have a fear of like plateaus. It's kind of confusing, but it's like things without edges freak me out. So we'll see how this goes. Ooh. Ah! The thing that's getting me is looking at like the glass and then you want to look down.
We're going to need to put these 4 big pillars in. He's claimed, no, I've done the math. It will support itself. This is how it's distributed in the world. They didn't believe it, and they made him put 4 pillars to support the dome in this church. And he did put the 4 pillars in, and they were exactly 2 inches below the ceiling, supporting nothing.
So that bridge was built in World War II when all the men were at war and the women stayed home and they built it. It's super cool.
They built it out of self-cleaning stone, obviously, because it'll be meant to clean.
Yeah, because we're efficient about things.
Yeah.
We're getting close to the top. Ooh, we are so close to the top right now. Whoa. There's nobody above us.
What happens every year?
We're at the top. I didn't get freaked out. I'm impressed. This is really cool.
It looks like we've got our own
I just said I didn't get freaked out, now I'm falling over.
He's over there. That's Battersea Power Station, nearly 50 years. But it was protected, it's been protected. The architect.
Yep.
Time's nearly up.
This is just so pretty. I love the bridges. And you can see the British flag, Big Ben. We already talked about how the work needs done. But this is just so pretty. I'm so glad we did this. We lived. We're back on ground, so that's cool. That was really great. I'm gonna attack Trey. Ah! We lived. Are you surprised? It was awesome. Now we have eaten dinner and we are at the British Museum. I'm very excited because there's something I really want to see here. It's the Acropolis. Somebody bought it in Greece, but it wasn't the guy who sold it. It wasn't his to sell, and so now the Greeks want it back because it's rightfully theirs, but it's in this British museum and they don't want to give it back because most things in museums were bought by people who really shouldn't have been buying what they were selling, and it's just a whole big thing and it'll start a whole big thing. So it probably does belong in Greece.
No,
but
that's alright, I'll keep it.
they're not going to give it back.
That's
This little town is adorable. It looks like something straight out of Harry Potter or Beauty and the Beast, which I know is France, but still. He's got a skeleton playing the drums. Look at this clock in that house. Oh my gosh, I love it. This town is so cute. Oh my goodness. So we're just wandering around and we've come across this huge building. I think it's the Wessex Hotel. Let's go check it out. It's a huge cathedral. Very cool. Ooh, we're going in a spooky looking tunnel. From far away it looks so ominous. And threw up. I've already thrown up. Everybody's seasick.
I realise this is all about me.
Just kind of watch, see anything cool.